Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that affects each and every one of us, regardless of where we come from or where we're headed. It's something that we all have in equal measure, yet, ironically, it's something we often overlook, squander, or take for granted. I'm talking about time. Time is the great equalizer. It doesn't care about your age, your background, or your social status. Time doesn't judge or discriminate. It simply ticks away. Every second, every minute, every hour is a gift, and it is up to us to decide how we use it. But here's the truth. Time is our most valuable asset. Unlike money, unlike relationships, unlike material possessions, time once gone can never be reclaimed. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose a friend and reconcile. You can lose your job and find another. But time lost is time that will never return. Think about that for a moment. Time is not just something we passively experience. It is something we actively control, or at least something we should strive to control. But the question is, how? How do we manage our time effectively? How do we use it to create success, happiness, and fulfillment? The first step is realizing that time management is not about being busy. It's not about cramming more activities into your day, checking off a long to-do list, or pretending to be productive. It's about being intentional with your time. It's about prioritizing what truly matters and making conscious decisions about how you spend every hour. You see, there's a difference between being productive and being busy. And if you don't differentiate between the two, you can spend your life running in circles, never really getting anywhere. The key is to focus on what I like to call high-value tasks, those activities that move you toward your goals and aspirations, those things that will make a real difference in your life. But here's the challenge. In a world filled with distractions, social media, notifications, emails, phone calls, endless meetings, it's easy to lose focus. It's easy to let time slip away without even realizing it. You think you're being productive, but in reality, you're just filling up your day with noise. I want you to ask yourself, what's stealing my time? Is it the endless scroll of social media that leaves you feeling drained and unfulfilled? Is it the habit of procrastination, putting off important tasks because they feel too big, too overwhelming, or too uncomfortable? Is it the distractions that pull you away from your most important work? Time management is about discipline. It's about setting boundaries, both with others and with yourself. It's about creating a structure that allows you to focus on what matters. But I also want to tell you this. Time management isn't about being perfect. It's not about squeezing every second out of every minute. That's unrealistic and unsustainable. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about developing habits and routines that allow you to consistently invest your time in things that will bring you closer to your goals. Let's talk about priorities. When you manage your time well, you're not just trying to get everything done. You're deciding what matters most. You're asking yourself the tough questions. What are my goals? What do I need to do to achieve them? What are the things I can't afford to waste time on? The truth is, many of us fill our days with tasks that don't really matter. We check our email first thing in the morning, we get lost in unproductive meetings, and we let ourselves get sidetracked by things that, in the grand scheme of life, don't move the needle forward. But here's the secret to effective time management. You have to say no. You have to say no to distractions, no to things that don't align with your goals, no to people who drain your energy without offering value in return. Saying no is a powerful skill. It frees up your time for the things that truly matter. It allows you to focus on your most important priorities. And here's something else. You have to be intentional about how you start and end your day. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. If you spend the first hour scrolling through social media, checking emails, or watching TV, you're giving away the most precious part of your day, when your energy and focus are at their peak. Instead, start your day with purpose. Spend that time doing something that sets you up for success. Whether it's exercising, reading, meditating, or working on a project, make sure you start with intention. Equally important is how you end your day. Do you go to bed with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction? Or do you lay down, feeling like you didn't make the most of your time? If you want to manage your time well, create an evening routine that helps you wind down and reflect on the day. What went well? What could you improve? And most importantly, what will you do tomorrow to ensure that you're using your time wisely? Now, I know that all of this sounds like a lot of work. It might feel overwhelming at first, but I promise you the reward is worth it. When you start managing your time effectively, you'll notice a shift. You'll feel more in control of your life. You'll begin to see progress in areas where you once felt stuck. You'll have more time for the things that truly matter, whether that's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or investing in your personal growth. Let me give you an example. Think about someone who has a clear vision of what they want to achieve. Someone who's intentional about how they spend their time. That person might spend the first hour of their day reading, exercising, or planning their day. They prioritize tasks that will bring them closer to their goals and delegate or eliminate things that don't matter. They say no to distractions and invest their time in building habits that move them forward. And as a result, over time, they achieve their dreams while others are still stuck, wondering where the days went. Remember, it's not about how much time you have, it's about what you do with the time you're given. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't necessarily talent, luck, or opportunity. It's how they choose to use their time. So, I challenge you today. Take a hard look at how you're spending your time. Are you spending it on things that matter? Are you prioritizing the right tasks? Are you intentional about how you start and end your day? Because here's the reality. You do have the time to achieve everything you want to achieve. But it's up to you to use it wisely. It's up to you to take control. Think about the people you admire, whether they're athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, or leaders. What they all have in common is not just talent, but a relentless focus on how they use their time. They understand that every day is an opportunity to move closer to their dreams. They don't wait for the right moment or the perfect conditions. They make every moment count. I want you to take control of your time today. Invest in it. Protect it. Use it to become the best version of yourself. Time is the one thing that we all have in common, but what you do with it is what sets you apart. Make the decision now. Your time is valuable. Treat it that way. Invest in it, protect it, and use it to build the life you've always dreamed of. Thank you.